So, I recently took a trip to Taiwan for my summer vacation off of school, and I really wanted to travel to Taiwan for a very long time. Uh, and going there kind of was everything that I thought it would be. Before traveling there, I made a list of things that I wanted to do while I was in Taiwan. The list started off with a few places I wanted to see, but then mostly ended up just being foods I wanted to eat. So I thought I would talk about the different foods I tried. The top 10, I guess, best foods and the top 10 weirdest foods that I ate while I was in Taiwan. Well, I guess we'll start with the top 10 best foods I ate. So this is in no particular order, but beef noodle soup. It's kind of this signature Taiwanese dish. It reminds me a lot of pho, like the Vietnamese soup. It was really delicious. I got mine with beef tendon, which is, the texture can be off-putting to some people, but it was really delicious, amazingly delicious. Similar to the beef noodle soup is hot pot. The place that I went with a couple friends, and first of all, herbs and spices. I've really missed herbs and spices since I've been in Korea. Korean cuisine tends to use a single spice, and that would be gochujang, which is just a spicy pepper. It's used in almost every dish, and then additional herbs and spices that would be used are like ginger and garlic, and that's about it. And Korean food, it's still delicious, but I think there's a sort of complexity that's missing without a variety of different spices. So hot pot definitely had that. The restaurant we went to, you get this soup in kind of a yin-yang configuration with two different kinds of broth, and then they just bring you towers of different kinds of meat and vegetables, and you can put all of that in, and you order whatever you want. And at this hot pot place, I ate so much food. So some of the foods that I tried there will be on the weird list, and I'll get to those eventually. So the next really delicious thing, pepper buns. This is pastry with meat on the inside, and the meat is covered in black pepper. I believe the meat was pork. Yes, the meat was pork. I remember because the sign said in Korean, 돼지고기, which is pork. This is really delicious. I don't know how you can go wrong with pastry and meat in the same. Next, we'll go to the desserty kind of things. Peanut ice cream. This is something I ate in a city that's, I guess, part of Taipei, but not really. It's kind of a 2-hour bus ride away from Taipei. It's called, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, Jiaofen. And Jiaofen is a city that partially inspired the movie Spirited Away, the Japanese animated movie, very famous by Hayao Miyazaki. I'm just gonna pronounce everything incorrectly. So peanut ice cream is rice paper, and inside the rice paper is taro ice cream and crushed peanuts, crushed like sweetened peanuts. And Taiwan is a very, very hot place, so having a portable ice cream experience was remarkably delicious to me. Another food I ate in Jiaofen was Taro Balls on shaved ice. These are, I don't know what they're kind of like, they remind me of the Korean rice cake, tok, but these were really delicious. I love taro. The flavor is just amazing. And I think a lot of foods that I find delicious are dependent upon the situation in which I'm consuming that food. And as you can see from the picture, the view was just stunning from the restaurant, and so maybe the taro balls tasted a little bit more delicious than they normally would had I been in a less scenic place, maybe. And shaved ice would be another one of the really delicious things I had in Taiwan. I had shaved ice many times because it was incredibly hot there. But my favorite flavor of shaved ice would have to be the mango flavor. fresh fruit is not difficult to come by in Korea, but it is incredibly expensive, especially in Jeju, because it's a small island, so nothing is really produced here other than oranges. So I hadn't had fresh fruit in a long time, and the mangoes from Taiwan are the freshest, most nectar of the gods kind of deliciousness. And so I would also put on my top 10 delicious foods from Taiwan, fresh fruit. So some of the things I ate: mangoes, of course, kiwis. I haven't had kiwis in so long. They were so delicious. Pineapple, dragon fruit, which normally I think is the biggest letdown of a fruit. It's this beautiful red, tenderly, it looks like a video game fruit. It doesn't look real. But normally when I've had dragon fruit, on the inside it's this white pulp, and it's very bland. There's not a lot of flavor. But the one that I ate in Taiwan, the flavor, it was not white on the inside like I'm used to. It was a violent purple on the inside, and it was sweet and really delicious. Maybe I've been eating dragon fruit at the wrong time, but I'll have to give it more attempts when I'm in this situation to eat dragon fruit. Another desserty thing, I ate a lot of dessert while I was there. Gained a little bit of weight. Bubble tea. I put bubble tea on my list of foods to try in Taiwan and was kind of just like, meh, it's just bubble tea. Nothing exciting. I couldn't have been more wrong. The bubble tea there was amazing, and I didn't take many pictures of the bubble tea I drank because it comes in kind of a styrofoam cup. It's not picture worthy, but oh my god, so delicious. Next really delicious thing, dim sum. As I said before, I like to try a variety of different foods, so dim sum is perfect for me because you get a lot of little dishes and get to share them. It's a lot like, I guess, tapas, and everything that I tried with the help of my friend that I went with was incredibly delicious, remarkably delicious, and all different. So we had dumplings, which were amazing, chicken's feet, which I guess would be a weird food to some people, but bean curd, pork buns. I think these were pork buns. Pork buns are really delicious. They're sweet a little bit, and they've got meat on the inside. Amazing. Another delicious food I had, and this isn't really Taiwanese food, but I ate it in Taiwan, so were cakes and desserty kind of things, a variety of them, I guess. So I went to a very fancy patisserie with a friend and had this. The red one is, I believe, raspberry, chocolate, and orange, and the orange one is Earl Grey, and they were both amazing. And at the same restaurant we had a crepe that was blueberry cheesecake flavored. Oh my god, so delicious. So the last best food that I tried in Taiwan is a pig's blood cake. This, I guess, is a good way to segue into the next part, which is the weird foods I tried in Taiwan. But this one, it wasn't that weird to me. I guess not a lot of foods are that weird anymore to me anyways, but this is just pig's blood in rice, kind of cooked into a cake, popsicle kind of shape, and put on a stick, and doused, pressed. They put peanuts on the outside of it, and cilantro, and holy god, have I missed cilantro. As a child, I hated cilantro. I think I have the weird genetics that make you hate the taste of cilantro. But now, I guess I really enjoy it, and I miss it. I haven't been able to find it in Korea, but it is delicious. I don't know. And I missed it. It's still very, very good. So that concludes the list of the delicious foods that I ate in Korea. And next will be the weird foods that I tried in Korea. But for now, thank you very much for watching.